Hello everyone, before we start I want to thank Yotzi for helping me record this video. There will be a link to his channel in the description, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So, the first thing you would want to do is get yourself some launch options. These are D3, D10 and SM4. I will have those pasted in the description for you to get them easily. What these basically do is they actually double your performance in game, and they're very useful. Okay, so the first thing you do when you log into the server is make yourself a character. Make it as small as possible and a female, because the hitboxes are smaller. Okay, so the next thing is very optional, but I suggest doing it. It is painting your armor a dark color, either black or green. This way you will blend into the environment and be harder to see. On the topic of armor, you should always carry spare armor. Even if you're wearing hide, get spare hide. You will need it, I 100% guarantee you that. You should never leave your base without bolas or parachutes. I suggest carrying at least 15 bolas and around 5 parachutes. Get a melee weapon so you can kill dinos, destroy enemy storage boxes and other structures. When you get more advanced, you should always carry a crossbow with grapples and a whip. That way you can for sure escape a pickup. The next thing is kind of obvious, but you should always have food and water. You don't want to be dehydrated while you're running away from someone, since your stamina regains slower, or lose HP because you're hungry. In fact, eating cooked meat will give you HP back. Not many people know this, but there's an option for you to switch between gammas with 2 keys, which you can assign in your settings. This is very useful because you can quickly switch between gammas when you're PvPing. Bind the selfie cam button so you can quickly look backwards without having to go into K mode. When you bolas someone, the easiest way of getting their gear is by knocking them out with a poison nade. In this clip, we can see Kishku knocking out 2 people with poison nades and getting all their gear. The next thing is how to counter griffins, which is probably one of the scariest dinos that you can encounter. The easiest way of doing it is C4ing them, which will make them super slow and helpless. The next thing is probably the most important thing. Don't be afraid to PvP. A few PvP fights and whatever PvP fear that you've ever got will go away and you'll be more confident. Compound bows are the best weapon if you want to kill someone's dino very fast. And finally, never fight on your enemy's territory unless you're about to raid them. This gives you a huge disadvantage and you can get picked up and dropped next to their turrets. They can go inside and be safe while they heal up. You cannot go for a free pickup because they're going to go inside their turret range, and if you're in that kind of situation, try getting them further from the base. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found those tips in any way useful. Let me know in the comments about your PvP tips and make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed.